Hey guys, and welcome back. So we've just woken up the next morning after the big fight. And we've got a plan. And the plan is to head back into the lion's den. Let's talk to Hans. Maybe he might want to talk about how he's getting married.
What do you make of this Brabant fellow?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that Baccarin. He rambles on a lot, though. My head nearly burst listening to him sometimes, although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a bold and worldly gentleman, if a little obsessed with wealth.
I agree. He seems quite likeable, and he's got a score to settle with Sigismund, like we do.
He certainly has.
If Sir Hanush saw you at Malashov, he'd be proud.
Well, now I just look like a fool. And it was only thanks to me that von Bergov even lived to see that council.
But you can't really blame Sam. If you were in his place, you'd see red too.
Whatever. Someone like him has no business threatening a noble's life.
Someone like him?
You know what I mean. Why do you keep defending that madman?
Well, we're brothers.
Well, he's the closest thing to a brother that I've got.
You don't even share any blood. Even I could be your brother in that case.
A nobleman and a dung grubber, brothers? Impossible.
All right then. But try to understand, he simply went too far. Von Bergov will remember that well.
Okay, we've got our mission. Oh, where is she? Oh, we left her inside. So what do we actually have to do? Escort Lady Rosia to the Rutard Palace. Okay, well we've been to the Rutard Palace quite a lot. Apologies guys, still getting my bearings. Out of the way, Dry Devil.
How does von Bergov seem to you? He's not nearly as threatening now.
W dupie mam Bergowa. Ale ta dzierlatka, którą ukrywał w wieży, jest warta grzechu. Piękna, młoda. Wzór cnót niewieści.
She Ruthard's daughter, you pig. No hostage. She on our side.
Tym lepiej. Myśmy ją przecież oswobodzili. Jeśli jest dobrze wychowana, to miałaby się nam wszystkim odwdzięczyć.
Is he talking about Rosa?
He just say she is, a very fine lady. No more.
I'm sorry. God bless, sir.
Oh, she's... Okay, she's in here.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
Lucky me.
Aren't you looking forward to finally going home?
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
You're observant. When they captured Pa, von Bergov's people stormed into Rutard Palace.
He didn't come to capture you personally?
No. And that really suited his people. They grabbed whatever they could get their hands on. After what you did to Malashov, we may have lost everything we had.
How do we even get inside Rutard Palace?
At midnight, you climb onto the battlements, turn on your heel 3 times, say the magic formula, and it'll open up.
What?
I've told you, haven't I? Via the secret passage. I know where the entrance is, so all you have to do is come with me.
Are you ready to go?
After you brought me the book from Malashov, I've seen neither hide nor hair of you. And then von Bergov's people came and told me they had jailed father as an enemy of the crown, and that I was to go with them. And like a goose, I wondered whether something had happened to you. And meanwhile, you've been running around all over the place and you haven't even thought of me.
You were worried about me?
Worried or not, it doesn't matter now. You're alive. So am I, oddly enough. And now we have other things to deal with.
Oh,
Like you say.
she's acting like she's my girlfriend.
Shall we go?
There's no point in dallying.
Let's
All
go.
right. Let's go.
Later, near Kuttenberg. I don't know about you guys, but I am
Well,
very
here we
much
are.
enjoying this game.
I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Well, we'll just have to find out. You said you'd lead the way.
Stick close to me. Let's go. Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously.
I love the fact that they brought in this following option. Just so you can match the speed of them.
Oof, startled me.
They're just
Anyway,
bats.
what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Supdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. We were scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Oh, I see light.
Damn. I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
All
Well,
right.
What's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. Well, you said it was hardly needed. Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
Will she be like, you can put me down now?
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you're here in one piece.
I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Okay. Let's save. We have no poisons though. Suppress the effects of injury, 20 minutes. Should I put on my war armor?
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean, get rid of them?
You killed most of von Bergov's garrison at Malashov, and now you want me to tell you what to do?
Your attitude was...
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home. Our property. They have no right.
You're right. We have to... I'll go and see who they are.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
What? Are you crazy? You can't climb such a height.
Oh, don't...
But they'll see you.
No, they won't.
Alright,
All right.
All right then.
just don't look up my
Here we
skirt.
go. I
Oh,
hope Rosa can aim well.
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Ruthard.
You're wrong, friend. The Rutards have finished in this town. We own the place now.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker?
Now you're gonna die.
Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
Go fuck yourself!
come on.
Show what you're made of! Show your stuff!
There we go. Nice.
I've been waiting for you.
You're mine!
Do
Where's
it.
Rosa?
I've been waiting for you. You won't be able to take another one like that. You won't be able to take another one like that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son! What do you want? Oh!
You won't be able to take another one like that. Tough shit, fucker.
Okay, we're up to 3.
You wanna
There you go.
try me? I'm all yours!
There we go. There we go.
What now, fucker?
There we go.
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
I feel like... Oh, cool, I'm not bleeding.
Oh, what a mess.
I've been waiting.
Oh. This longsword's really good.
What's that sound?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here.
Did they change that in
We
the
owe
new
you that.
update?
That's nice. But no one can get back my mother's
Interesting.
silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. Some of them are maybe worth more than this entire place.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I haven't given it much thought yet.
You don't want to get your hopes up.
That too. But if you actually do rob the Royal Mint, we'll also be suspects. We'll have to flee from here. Possibly for good.
Maybe it won't be necessary. As soon as Jobst and his troops arrive, you'll be safe again.
Maybe. But your duties are elsewhere. Capon's estate is in Retaille. Besides, he'll be getting married, and you'll surely be accompanying him. Why should my father and I stay here anyway? What do we have left? Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was. But that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now. So it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you.
What happened to the actual... It like took this off. Okay. Let's just take their groschen. Extra groschen's always good. Man, we're getting a decent amount of groschen off these people. Oh, as I say that, here's 0.5.
It's probably a good thing that Kunzlin isn't seeing this. Clean shot. You didn't suffer much. I left no stone unturned.
Oh, this is my personal chest.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already?
Okay, let's put on our civilian clothes.
I should go and have a look. I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head, too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
We had some
local
uninvited
beggars
guests.
set up a lair in here. We have to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
Why would she? She asked for it herself.
Mainly because you were going. She doesn't seem to like the rest of the group very much.
Well, it's not like you're doing much to change her mind. And the way things look around here certainly didn't improve her mood.
We may be bastards, but we're not ungrateful. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mintmaster's key.
Okay. Where are we going? We're going to the Mint Master. Oh, he's literally just right there.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Look at that fat ass ring we've got.
That looks like a bloody expensive horse. And where? Among the Jews. I'm sorry.
We should actually wash off our armor as well. Might have to wait until they open up the office. Or we just let ourselves in.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I have my ways.
All right then. Keep your secrets.
What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing. But I've got a different question. How much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
Vivek was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Instead of which, I was almost caught and hanged. Fanush, Milosh, come here. Defend yourself. Or don't. At least it'll be easier. Smash your face. I've been waiting for you.
You never saw that coming.
What's wrong? Don't like...
What do you want?
Run, run, run.
Do it.
Oh. Never wanted to kill that guy. Oh well. His brother's gonna be very upset that we killed him. Let's have a look what that these fines no long out of town. Okay. Oh, we're bleeding as well. What? Yeah. Why is there a key in there?
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vivek, wherever you are.
Put that weapon away. What? Why's he lying there like
There we go.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Samuel, you look like you're ready for war.
Everything all right, Henry?
You said you could teach me something.
If you ask nicely, I'll
Very well then.
That depends on what, or if you prefer. But I warned so.
I'd like you to show. You shoot like a.
I prefer the term.
Will you teach me?
There we go. It's always good to get some extra skill points. Because Henry's bad at archery because we've never really used it. Hmm.
The Devil's Den is pure luxury.
I'll say. But if you'd like to stretch your back or...
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Bavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christian of Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What are we to do in the cellar?
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
And what
Where
are the others doing
anyway?
now?
Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of three, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for the advice.
You'd better hold your...
All right, then.
All right, let's go talk to Samuel. Samuel?
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Oh, this is cool. Must have been the soldiers' quarters.
Let us go. That smell. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell. If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick. I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here.
Let's see if we can... Let's be honest, he pretty much said, break that open, see what you get.
Never mind. Better come along. We have other work to do.
Haha.
nothing here.
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Okay, where to next? Easy eventually, thanks to Rosa, managed to find the place where we'll... Now all that's left to do is go back above ground. Okay. I just quickly want to see what's down here while we're here. And the answer is absolutely nothing.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Might we miss not having another warrior?
You said Pozzo has a band of soldiers with him. Wouldn't it be better if we all went?
and leave this place unguarded. That's too risky. Someone has to keep watch in case any uninvited guests come snooping around.
That stands to reason. We cannot leave ces belles dames alone.
Oh. All right, then.
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
Can we go
I reckon it's too... We have to leave before...
What about Lorette?
I reckon we have to...
Yeah, we'll just wait and then we'll just set off with him. It's just easier.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non cuer... Vos nos... Vos non vulnerable.
Will not be hurting you.
Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio. Can you cut it short? Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober.
Ah! Fucking hell! Andiamo! Forza! After them! They must get away!
Is this going to be chasing after them on horseback?
Stai attento!
Quick!
Ti ucciderò!
Per un pelo!
Stai attento! Stai attento!
Quick!
Spara! Biorę tego z łukiem! Stai attento!
Quick!
Spara! Biegnij, uciekaj! Più veloce! Spara! Più veloce!
Come on.
Quick!
Do we have perks for the horse? Horsemanship. When riding off-road, your horse will consume less stamina. Nothing really relevant to us there. Warfare. Shield breaker. Cool.
Figlio di puttana! Spara!
Quick!
Stai attento! Spara scappo! Ti ucciderò! A chi ferlava e a chi senti!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along. And then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla.
Non capisco.
Misericordiosa Vergine Maria! Cosa fine Vergine Maria?
curvato un gambe!
Aiuto! Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony.
Oh no.
No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox!
Oh
You're
no.
going straight to hell for that.
Kurwa, do diabła, tylko nie to.
That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your Polish ass.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me?
Why? Because you're the legate now.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Well, maybe it'll be better this way. I wasn't sure the legate wouldn't betray us anyway. I trust Godwin a lot more.
Sure, I trust him too, but not so much his language skills.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthar Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free. I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands.
You're approaching a critical point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. After returning to Ruthar Palace, free access to the world will be restricted for a while, and some side quests may not be available.
No reason to waste time.
Okay. Alright guys, well we're going to end this episode here, so if you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.